Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of the carp hunt. Today I'm back down on my local club water again. Here for 72 hours this session. We're now on Saturday, it's midday Saturday now, 12 o'clock. I'm going to be fishing up till Tuesday. Yeah, I've got here, had a quick walk around. Didn't know there was a work party going on today, so I've had to wait a little bit of time. If I would have known there was a work party on here today, I'd have turned up early myself this morning and chipped in. But yeah, with the COVID, they cancelled all the work parties, so you know, and they didn't put a notice up saying that we've started them again or anything in the next date. So yeah, it's a shame I missed out on helping out in the work party. But yeah, so we managed to. Obviously, there's no one else on here, so we managed to get into the swim that I'd normally start off in here. I haven't got the bait boat with me now for this session, so. What I'm going to be doing in a minute, I've just got the marker rod and everything all set up, so I'm going to cast out to my spots, get them clipped up, just so then I've got a record then of where I need to be clipping up to get that bait out there on the same spot every single time. Yeah, Sean is supposed to be joining me this session. He hasn't turned up yet. I've been trying to phone him, I can't get hold of him. But yeah, so hopefully he should be joining us at some point throughout this session. He's going to be doing a 24-hour. But yeah, I can't get hold of him, so I don't know whether he's got held up or something's going on or whatever. But yeah, so hopefully he'll be on this session with us as well, guys. But yeah, like I say, I'm just going to start getting everything sorted now, get these rods clipped up, start making up some PVA bags now, get the shelter set up, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon, guys. Tight lines. Yeah, that's it, all 3 rods are out now. I've got 2 fishing on solid PVA bags and 1 just on a German rig, just a single, nothing at all around it. Pretty much like I was doing on the last session here. The German rig that's just got a single on, I'm just going to be moving that around the session sort of thing, just seeing, give it a few hours and then maybe have a little move and flick it down one of the other margins or something. You know, just not committing myself to a certain area on that one. But yeah, the other 2, the PVAs, I'll give you a quick look now if I spin it around and I will show you, is, so over the middle rod, the right hand rod now, the one that I'm flicking around, is just down the right hand side here. It's just flicked that down this margin. And then the spot that I've been actually mentioning in other features is over here, where you've got that marginal spot over there, and there's a bit of a gap. It's just in front of that gap, there it is. That's where I picked up quite a few fish. That was 9 wraps out to that spot just from the front of the swim. So yeah, I've got a solid PVA bag there, and then on there's the aerator as well. So yeah, just no, sorry, that one, yeah, 9 wraps to the margin spot. That one was 7 3/4. Just nice. It's not like bang on tight to the aerator as I'd normally like it to be, but you know, just as long as you're in that vicinity there, the fish do move around there and you'll get picked up. So yeah, so that's where the 3 rods are and the bait that I'm fishing on. So yeah, got everything all set up now as well, so it's just a waiting game. Still can't get hold of Sean, don't know what I don't know what's going on with him today. Yeah, hopefully he will turn up here at some point. But yeah, like I say, guys, 72 hours ahead. The weather's looking bang on for it. It was really cold the start of the week. So normally when it's been really cold, I've been coming out the next day, like that's just how the sessions have worked, and it's took a couple of days for that water to warm back up again. But hopefully now we've had a good few days of some warm weather. Like I say, it's the sun's out, it's glorious today. It's definitely come up to double figures. So yeah, so hopefully that might switch them on a little bit. But and because I've got 3 days now in front of me, you know, it shouldn't really be getting too cold now over these 3 days either. But I think it's going to be pretty much solid rain as well, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So like, you know, it wouldn't be wouldn't be me out on the bank unless it was raining. That's all I'm getting lately. So yeah, but hopefully all this works in my favour now this time. I'm feeling a bit, I'm feeling better, and especially after catching on the last session as well. You know, it's a bit of a boost of confidence. So yeah, fingers crossed. We'll have a couple of these sessions and have some nice. The fish in here are so nice. Some immaculate fish to go at in here. So it would be nice for me to like let you see a few of them. But yeah, so fingers crossed, ears open. We have a few. Yeah, and obviously when Sean gets here as well, if he does, I'll get him having a chat with you as well about what he's doing this session and yeah, how he's approaching it. So until then, guys, I will speak to you soon. Right guys, yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick update just before I put the camera away and that. It's getting on a little bit now. I'm going to start cooking some food in a minute, so yeah, going to get the camera all packed away yeah, before it starts getting dark. Finally managed to get through to Sean. He had a few too many of them last night, didn't he? So he's not going to be into that back on the fishing tonight. He did say he's going to try and get down in the morning and just do a day down here. So yeah, you might see some Sean this weekend. You might not. Just depends, doesn't it? Yeah, there's been nothing going on at the minute. It's what I thought really. I've settled down in this end because obviously this is the deeper end of the lake. Even though that sun's been out today, it's been lovely and warm. Like I say, I think the same thing as what happened in the last episode, where it's warmed up through the day. The fish have moved up towards the shallower end, lapped up a bit of that sun. But yeah, fingers crossed. I reckon they'll turn back up down this end tonight. I reckon it's going to be mainly night bites that I'm going to be getting over these next few days, if any. Hopefully there'll be one or two fish. Yeah, like I say, it's the sun has just literally just behind us there now. It's just dropping down behind the trees. And I tell you what, as soon as it's dropped behind there, it's getting a bit chilly already. I'm going to have to don an extra jumper or something in a minute. Yeah, so that's all for now, guys. I'm going to get some food on, get myself warmed up, get prepped for the night ahead, and then yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the night with the fish. But if not, I'll see you in the morning. Guys, yeah, a bit of a slow night last night. I had a bleep on the one rod last night. That was it. It was a very quiet night. But yeah, I managed to get a good night's sleep though. So I suppose that's one of the bonuses to a quiet night. Get to rest up. But yeah, I just had a coffee and that. I was just on the phone to the missus and middle rod went to dive out and yeah, dropped back down, looks over and it's our good old friend Mr. Coots. So yeah, that was fun. But then straight away after that, pretty much, is literally 10 seconds later, the left hand rod, which is that body aerator, that pulled up, whacked right up, and then it just slowly dropped back down. There's no coots around it or anything, nothing popped up anywhere. So either that was just an aggressive line. I'm fishing semi-slack lines, so I think it's probably more along the lines of I've just been done. To be honest, I think I've probably just had a pick up and yeah, it just ended the hook end just held in properly or something like that, I reckon. But yeah, it's promising though, even whether it was maybe an aggressive line or something like flanking across the bottom or something maybe, or a pickup. It's, you know, hopefully it's a sign that there's some fish around now, and yeah, we might have a bit of a productive day hopefully. The weather's took a turn now, like I said it was going to. It's warmed up a bit today. It was quite, even though it weren't forecast to be that cold last night, it was absolutely freezing. It was. I stayed toasty like in the fall season, but yeah, the way it was clear skies all night, freezing cold until about 5 o'clock this morning. It was clouded over, and yeah, then this rain's coming then, and it's just been non-stop now. It's just fine drizzle rain, bloody. So I think I've got this in now for the next 3 days, which is going to be soul destroying a little bit, but you know, we've got to be out here to catch them carp, haven't we? So yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast on in a minute, fuel the fire for the day ahead when it's going to be weather like this. I think I'm going to need it. Yeah, so I don't think Sean will be down today. He was saying he was going to come down and do the day with us today, but with how gloomy and rainy it is, I think he'll probably just knock it on the head. So yeah, he won't be here today. I very much doubt it. Yeah, so we get some breakfast on, hopefully we'll have a fish soon, and yeah, that's it for now then guys. I will speak to you shortly. Right guys, it's all going on at the minute. Picked up by another coot not long ago, and then the middle rod, which is that over to that sort of far margin spot, it's just wrapped right up and dropped back, and it's a real finicky, but it was just banging up and down sort of thing. So I've just gone to hit into it, felt a fish there, bosh, and yeah, it's nothing. I've just come back with nothing on there, so I guarantee you I've just been picked up by a pike out there. I've had that happen quite a few times in this lake, to be fair. Every time it's happened though, I've actually got them in like little jack pikes and stuff like that, but yeah, it just happens on this time. It's not coming. It's obviously took it down a bit, and yeah, he's bit through me bloody line, isn't he? So yeah, that's what's going on there. So I'm just going to re-rig. If I can get these in my mouth. I'm just going to re-rig this one back up now. I think I'm going to switch off from the pips because this one was on a solid bag as well rig. So I think what I'm going to do is just go for I'm just going to fish German rigs now. Fish a German rig with just a pop-up on it, just fishing it off the deck. Fish it so the hook's off the deck as well. So it's going to be fishing a bit like a Ronnie, but tight to the bottom. And then yeah, hopefully we might nick one like that. But yeah, where that spot is and the way there's a tree there, it's just I've got a big wind kicking into the right here as well. It's making it a bit difficult casting a solid bag out there. So like that last cast that I've done out there, it took me 3 bloody attempts to get it out there. Yeah, so I don't want to be having to constantly be remaking up PVAs, especially when the weather's like this. It's been raining and everything. It's just stopped now for a minute, but it is going to start again soon. So yeah, so I think it's just going to be easier just fishing just singles, I think, this session as well. I might keep the one by the aerator on the solid bag because that's an easy spot to hit, that is. So yeah, I might keep it on a solid bag there, just so there's a bit of bait there for it as well, a little bit of attraction. But yeah, I think for, like I say, with this one now, I'm just going to be going for just a standard German rig, just lead clip German rig, and yeah, and just fishing a pop up on it. So I'm just knocking this rod up as well while we're talking. But yeah, so I don't know. Well, I was going to say I could take a positive out of that, but there's no positive to take out of getting a pike pick up of a pike, really, is there? Let's just hope that there's some carp around as well. Thinking now that pull up that I had earlier on the aerator, I don't, you know, I don't know. That might have been a pike as well, maybe. You never know. But hey ho, we're going to crack on. Get this tied up, get it back out there, and hopefully have a carp soon. Oh, Mr. Robin's just perched up on my my left hand rod. Bring us a bit of luck, mate, will ya? I need it. There we go. We're only a day in. Got 2 full days to go still. 2 nights. Yeah, 2 nights. So yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed. I reckon we will have a fish though. You know, like I say, it's this time of year and everywhere's fishing a bit difficult now. yeah, so, well, yeah, I'm going to stop waffling because I'm trying to, I clearly can't multitask. I'm doing this and trying to have a conversation with you as well, and yeah, that ain't going very well. So yeah, I'm going to get this rod all done, guys, get it clipped up, get it back out in that spot, and hopefully next time I see you out will be with a fishing rod. Alright guys, just thought I'd give you a quick update now. Starting to get on a bit now. What are we on? We're on R3 now, so yeah, I've just recasted all the rods, freshened them up, got some fresh pop-ups on them all for the night now. Still nothing really been going on. The coot's been a bit of a pain in the arse in here again today. Thought they'd start slowing down by now, coming into the colder months. They're going friggin' hibernate or something somewhere. But no, just typical. I get played with them all the bloody time down here. But yeah, so nothing's really gone on today, as you've seen, you would have seen otherwise. But yeah, just got the rods back out now. Just done myself some lovely double cheeseburgers. Oh, look at them. Heart attack waiting to happen. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna get tucked into these now, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you before the morning with a fish. But if not, I'll see you all in the morning. Good night, guys. Nothing to report through the night. It's quite not on the fishing side again. I did have one again on the aerator rod again. I had a pull up again, but yeah, then nothing. He just pulled up and then just slowly dropped back down again. Whether it was a bit of a line over or something, I don't know, or a pike again, I'm not sure. But yeah, other than that, it was a quiet night. Didn't really get much sleep last night. The weather was horrendous last night. It's like torrential rain, the wind must have been about 40-50 miles an hour last night, bashing on the bivvy. So yeah, I'm absolutely knackered this morning. I think it's going to be double helpings of coffee all round. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's just fishing really slow lately. This lake is I've still got today, tonight and majority of tomorrow to go. I might be able to push out another night if need be. I'd have to be about first light. I'd have to do an early pack up though if I do that. But I'm determined to catch a fish. You know, I'm not letting that get the better of me. I was sort of contemplating a move today, going up to the other end of the lake, but I'm just thinking, no more luck. I'll get up there, cast around a few times, push the fish out, and then end up down in this corner, no more luck. So I think the plan today will be stick it out in the swim marine. I'm sure they're going to turn up down here at some point. You know, we're 2 days in. We're on the second day now. Yeah, so I'm sure they'll turn up down here at some point. I say the second day. We're on Monday now, aren't we? So yeah, got here so late, like afternoon Saturday. We've done that. Done the 2 nights and then Sunday, and then yeah, obviously today, and woke up this morning now. But yeah, hopefully they will turn up. I'm sure they will. I'm sure I'll be able to pick up a fish. You know. The tactic I think I'm using is probably ideal. The best tactics to be using now when they're not really feeding. They're finicky, quite, like, you know, they're not looking for big patches of bait or anything out there.
Yeah, so they're using the singles approach with some nice high visual pop-ups, and that just popped up off the bottom, nothing too blatant in their face, like. And every time I'm bringing the rod in as well, there's a lot of leaf debris coming in on the hook as well. So obviously I know that fishing a pop-up is the best scenario to be fishing in out there at the minute, because otherwise if I was fishing waftlers or a bottom bait, you know, one little move, like one little pickup or anything like that, or a fish moving over it, anything could be just masking that bait and that hook. So I know I'm definitely fishing the right scenario for the conditions. It warmed up a hell of a lot last night as well. Even though we had all that wind and rain, I think it was about 12 degrees through the night last night. I was well warm in the bivvy. It's just a shame that it piddled down all bloody night. So yeah, in one respect, it's kind of a good thing that the rod didn't go last night, because I'd have got absolutely drowned. But still, I'd have took that over having to have a fish. You know what I mean? I'd have got out in my boxers and got soaked if it meant having a fish. But yeah, so I'm gonna have this coffee now, get this down my neck, try and wake myself up a bit, and get a bit of brekkie on. And hopefully we'll have a fish today. I know I keep saying it looks really good for it, but you know, we've had that good bit of warm temperature now for these last few days. Well, for the whole week pretty much. It was the start of the week, we had a couple of frosts, and then it's warmed up throughout the week, and then last night's got to be the warmest it's been so far this week, and it's still quite warm now as well. So yeah, hopefully that might spur them on a little bit and just might get them just looking for something, you know, and hopefully I can pick up a fish today. It would be really good. But yeah, like I say, well, I'm just going to play it by ear. We've got today to go, tonight, tomorrow, and then possibly another night if need be, because I'm not giving up. No way am I giving up, you know. I'm not letting them beat me this time. Man, there's coats back in the swim again now. It's the first sign I've seen of them this morning, so no doubt I'll start getting picked up by them little rascals again. I think something needs to be done about these buggers down here. There's just way too many of them, and they're just, I know I've spoke about it before, where they can help the situation, but that's where they go down, make a bit of commotion on the spot, and then they bugger off, not just stay constantly on the spot for hours on end and picking you up. And you know, the only thing that's going to do is just get on you. It's going to damage your own mind for the session ahead, like, which they do down here lately. All I've heard is people complaining about them. So, oh yeah, that's could do with strangling a few of them, or just relocating them, whichever one you're for. Yeah, so like I say, guys, we'll see how it goes, and I'll update you with something as soon as it happens, and hopefully something now comes on today, this afternoon. It'd be nice to have a day bite, really would. It stopped raining now, it's still looking a bit cloudy. I've checked the weather app and it's saying like 40 to 50% chance of rain throughout parts of the day today, so let's hope that swings in my favour and we don't get no more bloody rain today. The outside of the bib is actually dry for a change. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and yeah, I'll update you with anything that happens, guys. So I'm going to shut up waffling now, enjoy my coffee, get some breakfast done, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Cheers. Just a quick update. I just thought I'd get the rods in, give them all a bit of just to freshen up. I've changed pop-ups now as well. You know, just a little change, a recast, freshen up in the swim might help bring on a bite. What I've done now though as well is I had one over in the margin here, like to my right hand side margin, and the other one over in that margin spot. So I've decided just to move them away from now. What I've done is I've gone for the aerator, and I'm just gone left, middle and right of the aerator. And I found something in my pop-ups that I haven't used for ages, and it's the Carp company.
cranberry and caviars, and I used to do really well on them. I used to fish a place called Ruckley Country Park, and yeah, he used to feed his lake with the boilies of these, the cranberry and caviars. I used to love them. I used to get on them all the time. So yeah, so I'm just breaking out the old faithfuls, see what happens. But I've got one white, one yellow, and one pink out on there now. See which colour they're interested in today, if any. But yeah, I completely forgot about these. I just found them hid them in the bottom of the tub. So yeah, I think it's been a couple of years since I've had a crack with these now. So yeah, we'll give them a go, see what happens. Hopefully, they'll get me a fish. Right guys, so yeah, I'm just going to enjoy a nice cup of coffee. And I just wanted to give you a top tip for when you're out on the bank. The tipple of choice that I'm going for is a nice vanilla latte with the Nescafe, just the packet range. But hands down, bar none, the best biscuit that you can have bankside is a chocolate McVitie's Hobnob. Convince me otherwise, guys. Just as a dunker, chocolatey texture, everything. Whoa, it's the one. Leave a comment down below, guys. Let me know what your favourite biscuit on the bank is. Right guys, just a quick update for you. Still no fish yet. It's 3:15 now. I've just redone the rods. I had to go and nip to the loo that we've got here. Bit of a call of nature and get fill up my water bottle as well. So I can have a coffee later and that. Yeah, I've just got the rods back out now. Just on the same sort of spots again, left of the aerator, at the aerator and to the right of the aerator. Same poppers again, apart from one of them, instead of, I think it was the pink one, I've left that this time, and I've put, they do a little purple one in there, so I'm going to give that a go, something a bit different. What I am doing now as well is I'm fishing a bit more tighter lined as well, just so I can pick up on any liners or anything like that, to see if there actually is any fish in the area as well. That will give me an indication, and if, you know, if there's a few fish milling around down here, rather than fishing slack lines. So yeah, hopefully something will happen tonight. I'm hoping I've got both my bloody fingers crossed. It's looking really good. There was two blokes came on yesterday. They were fishing just up round from me, up towards where, if you've watched all my other vlogs, where the narrow swim was. It's just before there. They were fishing just up along that side. But yeah, they did a 24-hour and nothing between them either. He said he had his deeper out going up all the way up that side of the lake as well, and he says he couldn't find any fish at all. All he found was a couple of bream on where the banks are. Obviously they've got a little undercut on them, and he says there was a couple of bream, what looked like it's more than likely bream on there. They're really small, so yeah, you reckon they were bream. So yeah, like I say, I think I'm in the best sort of spot for the lake, for the long haul. Not for just jumping on nicking quick bites of it, but yeah, for the long haul, I think I'm doing the right thing. But only time will tell. Let's just hope everything, like the plan, comes together now and we have a fish tonight. One before dark would be good, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to get some grub on in a minute, guys. Get some food in me, and yeah, I'll either see you in the night with a fish, or I will see you in the morning, guys.
absolutely quiet last night. Yeah, I think they've just completely. I don't know what's going on. I honestly thought I would have had a bite last night. The way this weather's warmed up, I thought it might have spurred them on a little bit. Clearly not though. Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. That aerator spot, you know, it's been a blank saver for me a lot of times this season. But yeah, they just I don't know what. They're either just held up somewhere around the lake, or they're just not interested. They're moving around. I think they're moving around still, but I just don't think they're interested at all in eating anything. But yeah, I think I'm only going to do today now. I was saying I could probably push out an extra night, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother. Just going to do today. I'll stretch it out as late as I can really today, not just daylight hours. It's meant to, hopefully we're meant to have a dry day today, so hopefully everything can actually dry out for a change and I can have a nice dry pat down. Something a bit different, something I ain't experienced lately. So yeah, as I say, we've still got today to go. So yeah, fingers crossed we might still nick one, but it's not looking good. It's looking like a blanket on the cards again. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy my coffee now. And yeah, just keep an eye on the water, just in case I see anything that I can just have a quick move to today and just cast a couple of singles in the area or something, but can't see anything like that. I've been here 3 days now, you know, and I haven't seen a single sign of a fish at all, single sign. So, you know, these are the other two lads that come under the 24-hour hour, like I said, the deeper route, up and down off that far side, all the way along it. No, I couldn't see a single thing, apart from a few bream. Well, that was possibly bream. But yeah, they haven't seen a single thing to go up. So, yeah, I don't know, it's just been one of them sessions. It's looking like a lovely morning though, today. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to stop waffling on now. And hopefully, next time, hopefully you will see me with a fish in my hands, hopefully. I'm looking for that nice little reward now after this long session. It's been a long 72 hours. A lot of rain, but yeah, I'm feeling a bit beat up, as anyone would. But hey ho, it's winter fishing and it's this time of year. Just got to keep going for the rewards, haven't we? But yeah, so hopefully guys, I'll see you shortly with a fish, fingers crossed.
Well guys, yeah, I was just contemplating a pack up. We're getting on a bit now. What are we on? It's 10 to 2 now. But literally I've been sat here for about the last 20 minutes now thinking, alright, nothing's going to happen, let's pack up. But everything's down. The only thing I've got is the rods in still. But yeah, just as I'm contemplating that, the first sign in 3 days, just over by the tree over here that's overhanging into the water, just off the back of it, a big fish as well, just rolled and crashed out. Now I think it's about 10-11 o'clock today. I reeled in the right hand rod, which was the right hand side of the aerator, and I cast that over to water. Well, it's just over the back of that tree as well, like more into the open water a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty much like the sort of spot that I was going at on the first day. Yeah, so like it's within that vicinity, so fingers crossed we might still be with a chance. If there's one down here, then there's going to be a few more that have turned up as well. So I think the packing up idea is going out my head now. I think I'll sit on my hands now for another hour or two, and hopefully we might be able to nab one, because it does. Yeah, that, like I say, that's the first sign of life I've seen in 3 days. Well, we have done a solid I've done a solid 72 hours down here now with nothing, and yeah, that's the first fish I've seen crash. Quite surprised actually as well to actually see a fish crash. I've seen it as well. It was a nice big common that just head and shoulder out, bosh. So yeah, fingers crossed. Come on, there's still time. Let's be having ya. sadly it's come to that time now. I've got the rods in, everything's packed up, and I'm about to head home. Yeah, unfortunately it was a blank. It's a long old session. Sadly, yeah, no fish on the bank. It's a bit of an encouragement there at the end. I think they have just turned up in here, but I can't push it out any longer. I've got to head off now. Yeah, so thanks for watching though, guys. I'm going to be back out Monday next week now. It's only got just a little 24-hour session, but I'm in two minds now whether to come back here again or head to the other club water lake that we've got. It's a little bit more difficult, but there's been a few fish coming out there lately, so there might be a bit, I think it's found a little bit of form there, but there is some cracking fish to go out in that lake as well. It's just, I've shied away from it a bit throughout this year because I've been doing so well on here. I've done one session down there, so it's like really wanting to start on a new water this time of year when the fishing's hard as it is anyway. So yeah, I'm in two minds. I'll have a think about that, but I don't know, it might be that I'm back here on this lake again, because you know, at least I know a few spots around this lake, and yeah, there's a chance of a good few fish. But yeah, it just didn't happen this session. So yeah, I'm going to head off home now, guys. Like I say, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all soon.